here at the Dragon Zero for our new weekly reviews for couches, comics, and commentary. All right.
They didn't throw him off.
That's right. Throw him off. That's right. I got it. So we're going to do our weekly reviews. And before we get started, we would like you to guys... Fuck!
Yeah,
keep going. So we would like you guys to subscribe, share, and like our video with all your friends. And we're gonna start this week's weekly reviews.
Nope. I wanna know who we are.
Yeah.
Bernie?
Can we know?
So on the right we have Mikey Mike, his birthday.
And the
Thank you.
Then we got Chris Smith over here, and we got Q.
The Q man, Rob.
The Q man.
I
I like to be sitting higher for the microaggression.
He's like our Q-ski. He's our Q-ski.
Yeah.
He's only 5'6", so he needs to
compensating.
compensate.
Literally a midget. Right? His legs aren't even bent.
No. And of course that's B-man. That's B-man.
And
right
it's B-man in the middle. But we're gonna start today with the birthday boy.
Yeah.
Because he demanded to sit on this side.
I don't know why.
On this side.
That's why I'm not over there. Because
Sorry if the feng shui of the video is messed up.
his one birthday wish was for the white guy to sit on the left side of the couch. What a waste of a wish.
What a waste of a wish.
Hey, we all got a wish for something. Finally, I got a white man doing something for me.
So I know we're doing the social distancing and we're trying that, but you know
I got my shot.
No, hold on.
They've got to be able to hear you.
Listen, you'll watch the Mortal Kombat trailer. I want to be in it.
Fair enough.
All right, Scorpion.
Ooh, you like that?
It was Scorpion.
Sub-Zero.
So, my pick of the week was Black Knight, issue
Good
number
book.
2.
It was a good book.
It was super good. Again, I knew very little about this character beforehand,
Yep.
and I just love everything they're throwing at. Like, this all brand new to me. Like, I didn't know anything about this
Well, they're
character.
reinventing.
I'll be honest, neither did I, and I've been reading Marvel comics for a while.
But
you
they're
know-
reinventing him, right?
Yeah.
That's
But the
his
thing
book.
is,
It's what it
Giving
feels
him
like.
depth.
But the thing is,
Yeah, he's not just
2
a
months
background
ago,
character.
I didn't know who the hell this guy was, right? And then I saw a toy here, who, by the way,
Marvel
looks
Legends?
badass.
Yeah, it did.
I said, man, this toy looks nice. And then there's the new book where they make him look like a god in the mini tie-in they have with the King in Black.
Yeah.
And now this, and I'm like, man, I'm really liking
good
this
book.
guy. So it was a really fun read. I think it was a little bit of too much going on because the backstory, but without getting into the details of the book, it was a phenomenal read. I enjoyed everything. That
Did
was
you read the
actually.
last page of the
agree.
first book?
Oh, I read everything.
I
But
think
and
it's
that's
a-
one of the good things that he's like, how does this happen? Like he doesn't even understand how things are
Is there a
happening.
checklist in the back of the
No,
book?
it
There was no checklist.
I think it's a new character too. The female.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's supposed to be a
And it
character.
introduced a bunch of. If you paid attention, it introduced a bunch of other characters in the
old,
book.
the
Actually,
old
she-
gods.
like
the
a
old
old
gods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, she's not new.
Which one are we talking about?
Bloodstone?
Shotgun?
No.
Okay.
The female seer.
Oh,
yeah, her.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah.
So,
I
I
agree, though.
really enjoyed it.
I agree they did try to pack a little too
They-
much
yeah.
into it.
Yeah.
But I think it was
You can still
needed.
decipher it,
I
though.
think it was needed because what they're trying to explain,
Yeah.
like, why are you looking for this?
Yeah,
Well,
when-
everybody is looking
right,
for it. These
right,
people
right.
were trying to protect it in the past. It's super good read. Continue picking it up.
How much head are you giving it?
Oh, I'm gonna give it 4. Strong 4.
I would've
That was a
strong
strong
four?
4.
Said the same thing.
Strong 4.
Yeah, I'll give it a strong 4.
Yeah.
What's your honorable mention?
So my honorable mention would have been Super Sons.
Challenge of the
Super
Kids.
Kids.
Yeah.
Again, another book that was. This is why I like it, right? I don't know a damn thing about these 2 kids, right?
Seems like a trend, Mike. But go ahead.
I know, but other than Damien being on the DC movies and,
Yeah.
and the Teen Titans, and
Yeah.
Damien is a badass. Everybody knows
I
this.
love. That's my favorite
So-
Robin.
And it would mine too.
And-
So
Yeah.
Dick's my favorite.
I was
Second
gonna
favorite.
say.
I know you.
I was
I know
gonna
him.
say, and this because Damien is who he is
Yeah.
why I don't like him in this book.
so
Really?
what I like, it's like on this book, Damien feels like he's toned down. Like he's not the regular Damien we're used to.
Yep.
I think Peter Tomasi wrote the. Or
But-
was it Gleason? Who? No, Gleason's an artist.
No, it's been Tomasi.
It's Tomasi been wrote the first
Yeah.
series, right? Yeah.
So in this
Arc right here.
in
Yeah.
this little story, Damien is toned down, like super toned down.
It's
Like
one of
he's
the kids' books.
like he's to the level of being a
I'm gonna look at that.
to being a like on par with the goodness of Superboy. Like
Yeah.
he's so chill. He's chill out.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't
That's
like.
not
Yeah,
Damien.
yeah, that's not Damien.
What I like is that he puts him. It gives him a different spin. Like you can see how he's toned down while he's still being cocky and being like,
That's my
when he
boy.
tells the teacher like,
Yeah.
no, you was wrong.
Yeah.
Like the teacher was like, hey, I graded your book and I corrected, and it was like, I know you did because pretty much you was wrong.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
this is why I don't like it, and
The DC guy doesn't like it.
it's so tough because you're going to have the Robin book coming out,
True.
and it's not going to be
Come
the
out
same
next week.
Damien.
Yeah.
True.
It's not going to be the same
But-
Damien. So it's tough to get a read on the
We
same
need-
character in two different formats.
What
like
I
that.
said, what
It's
the way I looked at it was like, remember, he comes from.
Let's not reveal
Like-
the story now.
I mean, it's been out for a week.
That's true.
He came out.
Oh,
He came
Tuesday.
out.
2 days.
Tuesday.
Yes,
It was a week
yeah.
for us.
Yeah,
Yes,
week
yeah,
for
yeah.
us.
Week for us.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
It's
So,
hard to
him-
review DC book that we read it a week ahead of time.
So him traveling from the multiverse, that could be why he's toned down.
I will read it again.
Yeah.
And let you know.
And that's what I'm
Okay.
saying. And that's why it's my honorable mention. I
Yeah.
mean, it was
Yeah.
an interesting read. I enjoyed it. I mean, I see again, I agree. Damien is toned down, like all the way toned down.
Okay.
Like he don't kill nobody. He don't fight
No.
nobody. He's just.
Is it worth picking up a second issue though?
Oh, I'm definitely picking up the second issue. Yeah, for sure.
My favorite thing about Damien is, I don't know if you remember the Court of Owls. Did you read the Court of Owls?
Yeah.
You remember when all he was giving orders to all the
Yeah.
soldiers, and the soldiers like,
Who the hell
who
are
are you? And they're like,
Yeah.
I read the Art of War. I was like,
Yeah.
four.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I like an arrogant character.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I love arrogant,
Well, he
smart
knows
characters.
you?
Yeah.
Well, he knows it.
Surprise, surprise.
Well, he knows that he's like when he said, "Oh, who are you? Oh, I'm
Yeah.
the grandkid of the head of the dragon or
Yeah,
whatever."
exactly.
Ra's al
Everybody's
Ghul's my boy,
"Oh."
man. That's what I'm hunting right now.
Yeah.
I'm hunting a high grade first appearance of Ra's al Ghul.
Well, I don't have
White
a high
pages. I know. White pages.
So who's going next after me?
Who's going after me?
You're the birthday boy. You pick one.
So
Okay.
that concludes today's.
White guy will be last.
We do.
Stay tuned.
You know what? I haven't seen Smitty since
The
last
last time.
week.
Yeah.
All right.
No,
And-
we don't go last because he always messed everybody's up last time.
No.
You remember?
Hold
Oh, I
on.
remember.
Hey, so we
That's
haven't.
cool, bro.
I haven't seen Smitty since
He's
last
gonna
week.
be great.
So the next one will be Quincy. I'll pass it on to you.
Or you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just
God, I love you.
Anywho,
I love you.
my pick of
He
the
was
week.
joking. It's me.
No,
it was Quincy. It was Quincy.
My pick of the week is Old Guard. Now, this is a brand new arc in the overall series. It's about immortals that traverse through time and
Like Old Guard.
like Old Guard, right? So
Like Old Guard the movie.
right? Like if you well, not so Old Guard the movie because in Old Guard the movie they changed a huge aspect with the main character where she's actually
Because she's so
hinting like she's not more immortal anymore.
Yeah.
but she is still immortal
She's
in the
still
books.
immortal in the
yeah,
books,
in the
yes.
books.
I just want it to be Charlize Theron.
Yeah,
I
I know what they
think
do.
that was the reason why. Because
I
I
know
think
what they do.
they're probably thinking, can we get Charlize Theron to be in another one?
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
think that's
I think
why
they
they
will.
didn't make her immortal.
Yeah.
So
Well-
this arc focuses on like specific characters, right? It shows you how she got the axe. It shows that her two colleagues, the homosexual guys, the gay guys, how they come to be, and it's a real bridge gap.
like
Wes,
that.
Wes heard
Wes-
to stop.
Wes heard
Wes stopped.
homosexual.
He like
Les,
stopped. He's like,
Les, pull your pants up. Okay, keep
But
going.
it bridges the stories from the two main arcs before with what's going on now. So
Yeah.
I've been
I haven't
enjoying
read it.
Old Guard. Greg Rucker's a fantastic writer when he's not having his thumb in everybody's damn business like Frank Cho. But anyway, that's a whole nother
Ouch.
thing. I know.
Frank Cho.
Yeah, I know. Hey, sorry, Frank Cho.
sorry.
I'll still buy your art though.
Love you, mean
And
it.
love you mean it.
Yeah,
And then
Frank Cho-
the artist is Felipe. Anyway, the art and the writing
Felipe.
goes
Pick it up.
excellent together. It came with 3 covers this time, and it's supposed to bridge what's coming next with the movie.
I didn't pick it up, but I will read
Yeah,
it.
yeah, give it a
I
read.
will read it.
Mike?
I like.
I mean, when I texted to
You
you
read
last night, you was like, "What's Old Guard?" I was like, "Oh."
No,
yeah.
I watched the TV series.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't. I never read the books.
I watched.
the
I
show.
read the
Yeah.
first
the
trade,
movie.
and the trade, as far as the action, was pretty much just like the.
Oh,
the-
yeah.
I mean,
They
so
were getting riddled with bullets.
so
and, yeah,
when
it was good.
I read the
movie
when
was
I saw the
awesome.
movie
was
first,
awesome.
and then I read the book, and I
Yeah.
was like, they didn't change a lot. I mean, it's almost every
Yeah.
action sequences, But except for the part.
Yeah, she's not immortal.
I like
But they're
when they-
hinting that she's not.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not giving this a lot of head. I'm not going to give it a lot of head.
Why not?
Usually I've been a frivolous head giver.
Oh,
You have been.
I've been frivolous with my head giving.
I'll
So-
be honest, the last couple of weeks,
Wes is like,
Not
yeah,
holding back.
I'm not holding back.
Wes is like, what?
Yeah.
What's he?
But so I'm only giving this little arc right here so far 3.5 heads, just because I want to see where it pans out.
Okay.
The art
now I kind of don't want
changed
to read it.
mid-story, which I didn't like. I wanted the same artist to stick all the way through, but he didn't. But
So
anyway.
if I didn't read the other comics,
Mm-hmm.
would I be okay picking this one up right now and understand what's going on?
No.
All right,
You-
that's tough.
I mean, you've seen the
Even
first.
if I watch the
if-
show.
if
The
you want,
movie.
okay,
Or the movie or the show,
the first
whatever.
movie is pretty much the first story arc. the
Yes.
sixth issue.
Okay,
Yes,
all right.
yes,
So
yes,
you're
yes.
kind of missing that middle part.
You're missing a big chunk, yeah. And my honorable mention, I'm hating to say it, but Way of X.
X-Men book, huh?
Way of X. So I'm a huge Kurt fan. Like I like Nightcrawler. He's a very deep character. And the
He's dark.
premise in it,
He's
yeah.
dark.
He's
yeah.
always been my favorite X-Men,
Yeah.
by the way.
He is also a priest,
Mine too.
and it's kind of contrast because he
Yes.
looks like the devil.
Yes.
So which was, and he's German.
Yep.
So anyway, the reason why I like this book is they're trying to start up a religion, and all throughout the book, he's trying to get the pieces, the cerebral pieces to form this religion, because death is no longer a thing with the X-Men, right?
Yeah,
There are,
true.
and they even. Like some of the kids on there, like Sprite, they're glorifying death. Like, hey man, you got to pop your cherry, you got to get killed. And one of the in this book, and it really gives a good,
crap.
yeah, it
Sounds
really,
kinda dark.
yeah, it really gives
For an
like
X-Men book.
a real cerebral term of like what is religion, why they want a religion, and it introduces a new character, the Patchwork Man. So it's gonna be a mini key here soon. I'm sure it'll spike in about a week or two when people are like, oh, what's a new character?
Man, there are so many new characters introduced.
Which I like though. I
Every
mean,
week is a new character.
I'm really like an injection of new blood. All right. It's my honorable mention only because it's a lengthy read. It's no action.
Is it Hickman?
No, it is not Hickman. I think it's.
Oh, like all the history
Yeah.
of DC Universe. Oh,
First of all, don't you
okay.
ever disrespect
I'm
that.
sorry,
Yeah.
I'm
For,
in this,
hey,
Oh,
I don't
Duke-
care if
actually,
it's your
Duke is a
damn
good writer.
birthday or
Yeah.
not. I
He
will
wrote-
do
he
it.
wrote a couple-
I think I'm not saying. You know how I am terrible with names.
Really?
Yes, I
Yeah,
am.
It's
Robert
Robert
Lee.
Lee.
Oh, here we go.
We can do it.
Rob Schneider.
That's my pick. It's on to you, Bernie.
That was good. I like that.
And we'll leave.
So we're literally gonna leave it out.
You're closing it out, man.
I love it.
So,
yeah, man, you know I love you, man. You had a good day today.
okay.
Just bring it in. You're the one to bring it in. You're the one to bring
No.
it in.
I will ruin your review. I will do it.
my pick. Go ahead, go.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, really, Bernie, go ahead.
No, Bernie's going to be last. That's the format. Come on.
No, it's okay, Bernie.
No.
All right,
Sit
so
up. Sit up. There you
my
go.
my pick of the week is Jonah and the Unimpossible Monsters.
Not a
Indeed.
DC book.
Not a DC book. No. In fact,
Again.
my DC book was stolen by the other supposedly DC guy.
No names, please.
No
No
names.
names, please. But his name starts with a B and
with
ends
an
with
Ernie.
and ends with a knee. So
He owned this bitch.
Why?
I don't care about a tattoo you got back in 1965, man. Come on.
Yeah, I want to know why you picked Jonah. Yeah.
So I picked up the first issue and I didn't think I was gonna like it.
Okay.
All right, and the art was very kiddie,
It is very
but
kidding.
the story was basically number one. It's been out for a while.
Mm-hmm.
This girl and her sister, they're in this land, and her sister gets lost.
Yeah.
And it's literally been years
And
of
she
this
becomes,
girl walking
And she
around.
becomes Tarzan.
Right, but she's going around trying to find
Yeah.
find her sister for years, and this I'm gonna say apocalyptic type
Mm-hmm.
world.
Kind of, because
And-
it's like prehistoric.
Yeah, it's prehistoric, but it seems apocalyptic, and it kind of left on a. They think they found her, and then issue 2 picked up,
Yeah.
and it was good.
So you picked up
So,
after you. Hold on.
I'm going to say this because I read the book too.
Yeah.
So you picked issue 2 of Jonah and whatever,
The Impossible
as
Monsters.
your
Yes,
pick of the week.
yes.
There's only like 3 pages in that book that has
Actual words on it.
words.
I know. But I'm telling you, the story's still good.
Did you read any books or did you just pick it
No,
up today
I
and say,
did.
oh,
I really
I'm done?
did. I really did. My pick would have been Nightwing,
Well, surprise, surprise.
obviously.
Yeah.
Okay.
We wanted you to go a different route.
But I
You always
wanted to
pick
go
it.
a different, and I did read a lot
Yeah.
of indies
Okay.
at work because,
Yep.
sorry, anybody at work's watching. But yeah, I read them at work, and it was actually a good read. So I like this book.
How
Jonah
much
and the
head are you
Possible
giving?
Monsters.
How much head are you giving?
I'm going to give it 4.
Jeez.
4 dragon
Of a book that had no word.
No,
There's no
severed
words.
dragon
There's
head.
no
There's
way.
no words in that book.
You don't need that. The art tells the story.
A whole
Mike.
page. Look,
Smitty, look me in my eye. We're friends.
4 severed
Quincy.
dragon heads.
Yeah.
a whole page in the book is a little girl like this. The next page.
Read it. Read it.
Like, there's
Read
no
it.
words.
It's good.
No, in his defense, the book has been sold out online. 1 and 2.
It has been.
Both.
It is a good
Because people
story.
don't like to read.
Look at the picture. Get out of here, Mikey.
All right.
Pick it
My
up and read
honorable
it.
mention
What's your honorable mention, bro?
is Stray Dogs number 3.
That was good.
that was-
That's good.
So Stray Dogs number 3, obviously,
Twisted shit.
dude. I
It's
feel
crazy.
bad for
It's
these
crazy.
dogs.
Hey, remember that time the owner
I feel like dogs
said
are
that
in
we
a
couldn't sell?
concentration
We
camp.
couldn't.
But anyway, Stray Dogs number 3. Obviously, most people read 1 and 2. Basis is basically a serial killer.
Yeah, and he-
going on, and he collects dogs
That is-
from people he kills. And you read number 1, and you're like,
What in-
Okay,
yeah.
this is all right. And then you get to the end, you're like, oh, all
Yeah.
right, this is dark.
We rave about this
Sorry.
book every time it comes
And
out.
Number 3 was it was a great continuation of the story.
Yeah.
Number
I
3
love
did
the
not
way they're
disappoint.
building it
Yeah.
up.
It did not
It
disappoint.
did. I mean, even
loved it.
number 2, which was a little slower, still has some
Yeah.
good stuff in it.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like these dogs are straight up in like a concentration
Right.
camp.
That's
You
what
know?
it seems like.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like they're in a concentration, but they don't know it.
Yeah.
They really don't know it.
They,
And
it
that's
came,
what I like.
it came with 2 covers, and I think
Yeah.
all of the covers mimic like a
horror movie.
like a horror movie. Yeah,
Because the second one was Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah,
right?
no,
Oh,
yeah,
first
yeah.
one.
The first one was Silence
First
of the
one
Lambs.
was Silence of the
Second one
Lambs.
was I'm not in the horror.
No,
But I know
Friday
the
the
second
13th.
was-
something like
Yeah,
that.
something like that.
Some gore movie. But number 3 did not disappoint.
Yeah, man.
We still have a couple copies of number 3, so come on down and get it.
It's
And,
actually kind of cool because it's the dogs are the trophies.
Yeah,
So-
Pretty much.
When you look at
I
that
just
book,
said that.
yeah, like you just said that.
You didn't say trophies, did you?
you did not use the word trophy, so I'm
Sure.
good to use
It's
it.
true.
He had COVID, man. So
He had
that-
COVID.
Back in February,
Back in February.
when the word trophy was invented.
That's right.
Look,
But either
I
way,
love you guys, man.
What
I
I
swear to
great,
God.
great book. I loved
Yeah.
it. I really hope this is a long one.
I hope so too.
Now,
really-
Every
25
time-
series.
No way.
What?
what happened?
Yeah, in this, I think in issue 2, when you read the back,
The back of the
back
book?
of the book,
So
he
are we
talks about
actually going to get issue 4 and 5 then? Or?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, just
Only in,
making sure.
only in Paranormal Hitman. He does know what to do.
Such a good book,
Such
too.
a book.
Such a good
It's so
book,
goddamn
Paranormal
funny.
Hitman.
What I like.
So funny.
What I like about what I like about Stray Dogs is every time I tell somebody, hey, pick this book, they look through the book and say,
Nah,
yeah,
yeah, kids.
it's like a little puppy.
It
It's a
literally
Disney
looks
book.
like some lady
No,
in a tramp.
this
stuff.
is
I
like an
think
adult.
even in our group that we recommend books to, like every single one of them are reading. Triple
Yeah.
G's reading it.
Yep.
Rusty's
Rusty.
reading it.
Wes?
West is reading
I like Triple G's like input in the book because
Yeah.
he loves animals.
He
and
loves
dogs and
animals,
everything.
yeah.
He's like, bro, this
I think
this
Sal.
book is so sad.
I think Sal is the only one who's not reading Stray
Sal
Dogs.
is not
No.
reading Stray Dogs?
But that's his problem.
That's one of Sal's problems.
Did Sal have COVID back in February too?
No, he
Probably.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I had COVID and I still ended up reading afterwards.
True.
did.
True.
You
So
did.
COVID is not a
But
reason.
did you read Paranormal Hitman?
No, because we didn't have it.
Anyway,
Oh, we did. We
Yeah,
had
yeah.
a sure, but what?
But just like I didn't get my serial number 2. So I'm going to tell my original pick of the week that I stole from Mr. Nightwing over here. Nightwing,
he
the new
loves
issue.
some dick.
I love some dick.
I know you
Love
do.
some dick.
I know, and I just had to steal it from you. So
Hey.
here's the reason why.
Hey,
So
two people can't be on the same dick.
so actually, the reason why I kind of stole
Well,
this
we
book,
had like 48 of them for
Hey,
this
hey,
sold out.
come on.
the reason why I was
They all sold
able,
out.
I stole this book from you. I guess you could say I stole this
Yeah.
pick of the week. Is the reason why because it hit home a lot more for
It
me.
did. It did.
Uh,
And that's
the
why I
reason-
let you have it.
The reason why is because
You telling me you give him some dick?
Come on, let's hit it
so
review.
so it's been a really good read as I've been saying. It brings you back to Dick Grayson and going back to Bloodhaven. He was a
Yeah.
policeman at one time.
Yep.
And he wanted to see how we could make the city his, like Batman has done with Gotham. And so he tried the policeman route back in the 90s, which was kind of cool. And now he's back and he's like, how do I do this? And he's rich. He's
He's rich.
Hold up. they mentioned that city in the Flash show too, but they never did anything with it.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, Bloodhaven. Okay.
Bloodhaven.
So, but yeah. So as I was,
I just remember that.
Anyway, go
so
ahead.
as I was saying, they brought. What the heck was that?
We just had an off-camera shot of Wes.
Yes, Wes was coming here and just
Looking
flashing
angry.
us. I don't know
So
what that was.
beautiful. Such a beautiful man.
So, anyways, I've lost my train of thought.
That's what Wes
Bloodhaven. He was a cop.
Bloodhaven is a cop policeman now. Now he's actually more. He's more rich than Bruce Wayne.
He's a
And the reason why, if you didn't know, it's because when Alfred died, he left him all the money.
No, because he bought Doug coin.
Duck coin. And so Alfred.
Don't tell the book, Bernie.
I'm not. He left him all his money. That's so.
Yeah.
So he's
That's
like,
the premise.
Yeah, the premise is like, how I've got all this money. How do I give it back to the people?
Philanthropist.
And
He buys pizzas.
yeah, so what ends up happening is some people come to them in the park when they're talking, and they're hungry, so King gives food. He goes, yeah, that's it, and he figures he's gonna take this money and give it back. So what he does is he goes to a place. I know a place. It's called Marv and George's Pizzeria, 24-hour pizzeria.
Marv Wolfman.
Marv Wolfman, George Perez.
Oh, that's badass.
So it's pretty cool. When I first saw it, I was like, "Oh man, this is cool." And then as I flip the page, there's a part where Dick says, "Hey, keep them coming, Shannon." And I look at this picture, and so there was George Perez in this picture, and there's this girl named Shannon. Now Shannon was the opposite of my friends, when they were in the book called Crimson Plague. Shannon.
Let's not get him in any trouble. Let's not get him in any trouble.
So Shannon,
Just like my friend earlier.
so Shannon was the opposite in this book. So
Right.
it was like, it kind of freaked me out because I go, it's Shannon.
Yeah. Who wrote the book?
It's Tom Taylor. So I mean, I know Shannon from I've seen her at the conventions like in the last few times, and she went from
Come on.
she went down from she was in Florida after she did the Crimson Plague
Yeah.
thing. She moved to New York. She was trying to get on Broadway. So it's funny because she was trying to get on Broadway. It's a thing she got to do. Well, when we were at a convention a few years ago, Riley said, "I want to go to Broadway. I want to do this." I said, "Hey, I want you to meet my friend Shannon."
Yeah.
And then Shannon's like, "Well, have you done this? Riley's like,
I don't want to go to Broadway anymore.
so you know,
Work?
Nah,
Nah, fuck that.
But
wanna
again,
get above
so
the
it was
instead.
kind of cool because my friend Shannon was in the book, and I immediately took a picture, sent it to her on Instagram, said, "I don't know if you've seen this or not." And Shannon comes back, "No," and she goes, "Who's the writer?" Tom Taylor. So she knows Tom Taylor from the
Oh, she
convention.
does. Oh,
So,
that's pretty
so
badass.
it's pretty cool. So this is
It
why
was a really good throwback.
yeah.
It
So
really
for me, it was a throwback. So
Nice.
after that,
Nice.
when we got last Wednesday, I was like, "Oh, let me call George Perez up." So
Don't go into the story.
It kinda-
because you're gonna go. It's gonna be long.
So I went to.
I like the story. But
So
it's
I went to call George. It was pretty cool. So
Yeah.
I got to catch up with all that stuff. So that's why I kind of stole your book. I'm sorry.
No, it was,
But
it
kind
was
of
a great throwback.
It
really
kind of brought it back home for me.
And a good story, too.
Yeah, it's a great
Tom
story.
Taylor's
too.
writing a good
Yeah.
story.
So definitely, I recommend Nightwing. I will give Nightwing a 4
Yeah.
Dragon Heads at this point in time.
I read it.
I'm really digging it because, like I said, it brings
Sold
me back
out,
to
too.
like,
And there was a first appearance in this book.
Yeah,
Yes.
Heartless.
All the night
a cameo appearance.
Yeah,
Oh,
cameo.
I'm sorry. In DC, when it's a cameo appearance, it's the first appearance.
Yeah, it's right.
So,
you know how they're supposed to doing it, not like
Yeah.
how Marvel does it.
Oh
they've
my
been doing
God,
it
did
for
he
years.
just give DC a compliment?
First of all, I am a comics guy. I'm not a Marvel or DC or Image. I like all
Tell me
comics.
how you feel
know
about
that.
Batman.
You know
All
that.
comics are
Okay.
African American.
Why do you? Well,
It's
you're a
the-
habitual
it's the-
line crosser. You know I hate Batman.
You're welcome.
So, anyways, so my aunt. Honorable mention is the death of Layla Starr, which is I think by Boom. Is it by Boom?
Boom,
right?
boom.
It's actually pretty cool. It wasn't what I was expecting at first.
So you didn't read the solicitation.
I didn't really solicitation. I just picked it up, read it.
Shiny
and-
cover.
It's shiny cover. I picked the shiny cover up.
I got the full cover, too.
Yeah.
What's
There's
up,
like
next
5 full covers. I'm sorry.
However, I can say I haven't read the book yet. I'm sorry.
No, it's actually pretty cool. But it starts off really
You haven't been
different.
to work.
And by the end, I was like, man, this is really interesting.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a book I'll check out for the next
Number
issue,
two,
number
yeah.
2, and keep on going from there. But that was my
Honorable
my
mention.
picks.
pick of the
I'll be
week?
honest. Like,
What was that book about? What was that book about?
So death comes to life.
Yes.
And she got fired.
She got fired by it's almost like by God.
Yeah.
In different religions,
Yeah.
there's different things, and
The Indian god of death. I forgot.
You know-
Peshnu or
Do you
something.
know
I don't know. I'm
which
not sure.
book I actually enjoyed a lot too? Carmen.
Carmen was
Carmen
good.
2 was good.
Carmen 2 was really
So he
good.
just
Last
asked us
week.
and then he just cut you
Yeah,
off.
that's Mike, man. But I love him to death.
That was last week.
Yeah,
That's cool.
that's cool.
I mean, you know,
So that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed our weekly rants of the reviews.
yeah, I like that.
We always
Weekly
do
rant.
that. So,
that.
but we have fun, and I hope you do too. And if you like it, definitely share it and tell our friends about it. Subscribe to us. But that's it, guys. Hope you guys have a great week. We'll see you soon. And again, want to wish Mikey
Happy birthday!
34,
Happy
brother.
34.
Feliz
34.
you know what would
cumpleaños.
make me happy? If he orders.
More paranormal hit.
More
Oh, I will, baby.
At least he should too. At least he
Issue
should.
two.
Hey, that's okay because I just bought issue 2 in another comic book store. Stay tuned.
Well, I did it with cereal, so. Anyways,
We'll
that's
post
it,
the
guys.
link.
As we say, stay.
It's all about the comic
It's
community,
all about
guys.
the comic
Whoa,
community.
Before we leave,
Oh,
I got an artist friend. I don't know if you know him. He does a tiny little book on a Keen Spot called Ninjas and Robots.
yeah. Erik
He has
Klaus.
these Eric Klaus. He does these cool shirts, and I just
They sold out.
they're sold out. Okay, well
And
never
then-
mind.
Did they make them?
On
Did
the
they
next
make
one.
them? Did they
Check
make
out-
them any bigger and small?
No, this is just medium.
Oh, okay.
Check
That
out
was for my son,
was
but he,
interstateninja.com, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
So check them out. Also, if you
Check out
get a
Eric
chance,
Klaus.
check out Junior High Horrors.
Junior High Horrors by Rob Pachak.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, great book.
Funny
book, man.
Funny
I
book,
really
and
love
he
it.
is just a good, decent person.
He's a good. He's one
And
of
he's
those.
bald, and I like that.
He's one of those guys. To me, he's like George Perez, where he just
Bald?
loves comics.
Yes.
And
And
with,
he's bald.
yeah, he's bald. But yeah, there are these guys that I've met in the industry that they don't
Yo.
care about the money.
Rob,
They just love comics.
Rob
So,
to me was like a genuine guy. Like I would
Yes.
hang out with him
Yeah,
and
really good guy.
trade
I see
racial
it.
slurs with him any day. You know, just a good guy.
anyways,
close us
that's
out.
it. As we said, it's all about the comic community. We'll see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.
Peace. That was a good episode.
48 minutes.
It's something my wife sent me from
I want to read this book. I really do. But yeah.
What?
Read when there's people.
Radiant Black, like your
I need
wife?
to sit. I need to sit like.
Hey, Danielle, introduce yourself. Oh my God.
Hi, pretty world.
Hi there.
She gonna be famous. When
You're gonna
she's
be
famous,
you're gonna be-
your autograph's gonna be big. Of course, today's Mikey's birthday, right?
It is Mikey's birthday today.
Mikey's
That's right.
34th, not 35.
Dude,
That was
literally-
corrected by his wife.
Literally flip his age and add a year, and that's me.
Man, you're old as dirt.
44.
You look good to be 44.
When,
I'd
especially
smash.
my guy.
I'd smash the hell out of Smitty.
You know what? I would take it too. In a heartbeat.
And the heartbeat.
Well,
That's
today's
fine.
video is.
Where are you going, Danielle?
Danielle, where you going? This is a little gay.